March 24th, we're going to be kicking off Posh Productions pageant promotions at Port of Plaisance. We're having the interview debate competition, and then on Saturday, March 25th, we're going to have our swimsuit and sportswear competition. It's the Healthy Body edition. And then on Sunday, March 26th, we're going to be having our first actual pageant, which is the Miss Telcel Junior Carnival Queen pageant. Thereafter, April 18th, we'll move into the Festival Village, where we'll be having the Teen and Senior. It's a duo production pageant on the 18th, and then on the 19th, which is our grand finale, Miss Mature pageant, also in the Festival Village.
Now give me an insight of what Friday evening show is going to be all about.
Sure. Friday, this will be our second annual interview debate competition, and this is the intellectual aspect of the pageant. Of course, it's not just about the beauty, but it's also about the brains. And we are challenging the young ladies, meaning mainly the teens, seniors, and matures, to debate against one another on various topics. It can be culture, it could be education, it could be politics, current events. Being able to identify with those who are strongest in terms of intellect, in terms of confidence and delivery, because when they go to travel, and represent St. Martin abroad, they need to be able to articulate themselves in such a way that we can feel proud and represent St. Martin at the highest grade.
Now, what you just mentioned that you put in a debate together with those, that's the teens, right?
Teens, seniors, and matures. So the teens,
all of them is going to be the debate.
Yes, the only ones that are not involved in the debate are the juniors.
Now, how many contestants that you're going to have in this debate?
Okay, we have 4 teens, and they will, it's sectioned according to tiers. So the teens against themselves only, and they do 2 rounds of debating. And then once they remove themselves from the stage, then we will welcome the seniors onto the stage. There are 4 teens, there are 16 seniors, and there are 4 matures. We did have 5 matures, but one of them, due to health reasons, had to remove herself from the show.
Okay, and then from there, what is next?
Thereafter, on Saturday evening, that's where we have the hype aspect of our production. We move into the second annual Healthy Body swimsuit and sportswear competition. We have our juniors and our teens that are going to be displaying in sportswear for you, and then our seniors are going to display in swimwear, and our matures in beachwear.
Sounds like you're going to have a big pool there.
Well, it will get you ready and enthused to get into the water, indeed. And we do have some surprises in between the girls displaying their own creative styles, because it's all about creativity.
Now, when they come in, you said in the bathing suits and beachwear or what have you, what exactly are they going to do? Are they just going to come out and model what their body look like?
Good question. No. So in particular, the seniors and the matures are going to grace the stage together in a generic wear that is compliments of Plush Boutique. And in doing that generic wear, they're going to just, welcome you for coming out to see them. Then they're going to all exit the stage, and they'll come back in creative swimwears or beachwear. So let's talk about the seniors first. The seniors are coming out in creative swimwear. So it's not a swimwear that they've taken off the rack somewhere, but it's about putting creativity into building something for you. It could be a whole piece, it could be 2-piece, it could be anything that they think they would consider swimwear that, yes, shows the shapeliness of their figures, in particular the seniors. But then when we move over to our matures, they are being creative with their beachwear. So beachwear can consist of hats, shades, wraps, throwovers, bags, etc. But then they're also doing it in creative displays. So they're going to put a performance together for you in each display. This is the same thing for our juniors and our teens. Although they're coming out in sportswear, they're also going to do small performances for you in such attire.
Now I realize that these 2 shows that you're having over the weekend, that you normally used to keep it by the center, which is the Bel Air Community Center, and now you move it to Port of Plaisance.
Correct.
The difference?
Yes, there is. Last year we could not accommodate the number of persons that attended with interest to see the shows. We were to the max at Bel Air Community Center, and so it was decided that we should to go to a larger venue, which we have. Unfortunately, at this venue, however, we are unable to stream live due to the venue not being able to accommodate such. So those persons that are abroad, we do apologize to you from this moment on that we are unable to stream for you. But we will be having videos uploaded. I just can't say when those videos will be uploaded. So locally speaking, persons need to consider coming out to the shows, because we are also going to be policing the audience to ensure persons are not FB living, so they're not Facebook living the show, so that others that are here on the island can be able to see that. We put a lot of money into this, we put a lot of work into this, and so we want you to come out to the venue and enjoy yourself, witnessing what the girls have put together for you. Junior Queen Pageant, I'm very excited about. We have 4 delegates, very powerful. We like to call them firecrackers. These young ladies are very, very spunky, and they look like they're going to bring you a show that you don't want to miss. But in addition to the young ladies in competing for the crown, we also incorporate the St. Martin Dance Theater, Dance Theater of St. Martin in Disu, whereby last year they did the production for Aladdin for us during the segment breaks. So you'd have the pageant aspect happening where the young ladies are going to deliver a performance, but then when they go backstage to prepare for the next segment, then you have the production of Indisu coming out and carrying on one of Disney's strong lines for you. This year it's going to be The Wiz. So that's very exciting, and parents are encouraged to bring their children out, because they're giving them opportunities to enjoy the production of The Wiz in a theatrical setting, and it's exciting. So you get 2 productions in one.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. 5th year anniversary. The dance floor is back. Friday, April 28th, 2017 at Carnival Village. The ultimate dance party featuring Impact Band, Kai, formerly known as Karimi, Jean-Marc Ferdinand, Claudius Phillips, Farmer Nappy, and the Queen of Bacchanal, Destra. See you at the 5th year anniversary of Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Partners, Telcel. This is an extra tight entertainment production. Just say I.
Lovers is the 2017 Nagico Calypso Eliminations on Friday, March 31st at 8 p.m. under the tent at Port Plaisance. 20 Calypsonians will be in the Calypso Elimination. Let's see which of them will make it to the finals to meet the reigning monarch, Shakia. It's Friday, March 31st under the tent at Port Plaisance. The entrance fee is only $15 and it's available only at the gate. The 2017 Nagico Calypso Elimination is sponsored by Nagico, Chippy, Winair, SOS Radio, and of course it's a Raw Promotions production.
You must come to the fair, the Lion Rudy Hoover Health and Wellness Fair, where you get information on your health situation. We offer all kinds of tests, which will make you look your best. So come to the Lion Rudy Hoover Health and Wellness Fair on Saturday, March 25th, 2017 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Festival Village. It is all free.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Well, this weekend we kick it off with the Round Town Jump Up. That starts at 8 from Sucker Garden. As you know, that's a very popular jump up. It's smaller, but we'll start in Sucker Garden around the Cactus Diner, come down to the roundabout, go up the Pondville, go back down Front Street, and go back to Cactus Diner where we'll have a Road to Carnival party. That's a Tellem sponsored party, and I think we have a great time there. Tellem usually gives a lot of great gifts and giveaways on that day. Also on Friday night is the Posh Productions debate competition. Now that's the competition for the various categories of the pageant, and that goes on Friday. I think it also starts at 8 o'clock. The next day, it's a whole weekend. So the next day we go into Posh Productions. They have their swimsuit competition, and it will be, that's always a new one that they added since we gave it back to them. We gave them the rights to hold the show. And then on Sunday is the Junior Queen pageant. So look out for all of these great things happening this weekend. You can find much more information on poshproductions.com or also on the Facebook pages of Posh Productions or the SCDF or St. Martin Carnival. So this weekend we're going to have more carnival and we're going to have a great time. Okay, on Friday the 31st of March is the end of the month, but guess what? Calypso, Kaiso reigns supreme. We have the Nagico Senior Calypso Eliminations. That'll be going down at the 10th at Port de Plazas. That starts at 8 o'clock, and that's on the Friday, March 31st. Follow the next day. You know we don't get enough jump ups in St. Martin. Everybody wants another jump up. The Rio Productions Lighted Parade is on Saturday, the 1st of April. The 1st of April, yes. We're almost there. On the 1st of April, Rio Lightning Parade, which starts across on the Ring Road, across from the Sports Auditorium. And then we'll come down Front Street as usual. We have great bands, we have great music, we have great drinks, and we'll finish off that one on Saturday. That's the end of that weekend. But it's a packed carnival weekend. Come out, let's have a great time. As you don't like the parade, you can have a little, you can dress up nice for Calypso Elimination, Nagico Calypso Eliminations. Here are some of the best Calypso we have in the region, and then turn around the next day and do one more jump up before the opening. And that'll be the Rio Lightning Parade on the Saturday, the 1st of April. Now on the next weekend, which is the weekend of April 7th and 8th, we're getting very close to Carnival. On the 7th, we have our last Road to Carnival. We call it the Road to Carnival Series Finale, put on by Telcel and Carib. This event going to start at 6 o'clock on Friday. We'll be on the boardwalk around Tallulah Mangoes, which is the host this Road to Carnival. So we start off with the party, no jump up. We start off with the party at Tallulah Mangoes at 6 o'clock. We go as late as possibly 12, maybe even into 1. But at the same time, there's an after party, and that after party will be held at Tantra. It features Soca, Viking God, Bungie Garland. So Bungie Garland will be in the house at Tantra. We're going to have a great time there too. So already start to arrange, go to your calendar, start to arrange how you can get to both. You can get to Tallulah Mangoes at 6, where it'll be an outside event. We have a great time, and then we'll get into Tantra with Bungie Garland. It's going to be crazy. But that's not it. That's just the Friday night. On the Saturday, we have 3 major events. On the Saturday, first of all, we had to move the junior parade before Carnival because we have a lack of weekends and the kids have school. We don't want to make them too tired. So on Saturday, April 8th, the junior Carnival parade starts at 2 p.m. So it starts at 2 p.m. the same route as last time. We start up at the Jose Lake and John Cooper Ballpark, and we come all the way down the pond field directly into the parking lot across from the village because the village isn't open yet. So we're just going to end right there. Okay, and that's the junior Carnival parade. Right after that, guess what we have? Back by popular demand, the second year we have the Band Clash. This year, the Band Clash is accompanied with the Road March competition. You remember, I did not mention Road March before because Road March and Band Clash are now together. And this will be happening on the Ring Road across from the Sports Auditorium. Just come out there. That starts at 5:30. And come out because the Band Clash is the return of the St. Martin bands as usual. The last couple of years, we've gotten great music from these bands. Some of the bands are in the Road March competition, so this will be an event like none other. Last year was a major success. It was booming, it was bombing, it was music, it was clashing, just the old way we used to do it. But we're back here right now in the present doing it like how we used to do it before we had a village, before we had this village. Come out. We have 6 bands competing for Band Clash, also as Band of the Year. And for Road March, we have 14 different Road March competitors. And we at SCDF are very proud of that because 3 years ago, we had no Road March competition. We could not have that because we did not have enough people competing. Now we have 14 different people competing. It's going to be a great event. Come out, that starts at 5:30. And that goes till about 11. That's on the Ring Road across from the Sports Auditorium. But after that, we don't want to see each other till Easter Monday. Easter Monday, we take a little break for Holy Week. We relax, we calm down, we get Lent out of us because as soon as Lent is over, it's Bacchanal, it's Carnival, and we have a great time for 2017.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as MyCard. Earn 1 Fun Mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of Fun Miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to MyCard. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free Fun Miles with first use. Switch to MyCard today at WIB.
Fun miles from within your reach.
You must come to the fair, the Lion Rudy Hoover Health and Wellness Fair, where you get information on your health situation. We offer all kinds of tests, which will make you look your best. So come to the Lion Rudy Hoover Health and Wellness Fair on Saturday, March 25th, 2017 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Festival Village. It is all free.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
The St. Martin Lions Club held its third annual Health and Wellness Fair at the Festival Village. Jessica Challenger-Vrolick from the organizing committee tells us more.
The health fair is our idea of giving to the community a chance to come and have information and testing done on a free basis. Next to me, as you can see, we have several stakeholders who have been with us for the first 2 years and also new ones.
The fair saw many people from all different backgrounds throughout the day. Many took advantage of the free testings offered by the different organizations.
The ones who have been with us already is, for example, Positive Foundation, who gives breast cancer information, Love of Kids Foundation, who gives information about special learning, like dyslexia and attention deficiency. They already have the group set up with information lecture, but here's a good chance for them. You have Diabetes Foundation, who do testing on glucose, cholesterol, blood pressure, and so forth. They do it together with a medical student from the AUC. You have the HIV Foundation, who do free testing on AIDS. You also have Najiko, who participated for the first 2 years, but this year you have Fatima and Enya as well. So it's pretty much all about awareness and testing.
We visited the booth of the St. Martin Alzheimer Foundation, where the organization's chairman, Mr. Keith Franca, told us a little about the memory test.
Through the kind cooperation of the Alzheimer's International Organization, we got some simple tests to test people's memory, and it could give you an indication as to how good or how bad your memory is. Alzheimer's is a memory-based illness, and the myth in our community is that it affects only the elderly. You'd be very surprised that it affects people starting from age 40 upwards.
Visitors took the opportunity to test their endurance and took the 1-minute challenge with a chance of winning a piece of cardio equipment from one of the fair exhibitors. One of the more frequented booths at the fair was the St. Martin AIDS Foundation.
We've got another half an hour to an hour to go with accepting new people for testing. We're now at 157 people who got tested already. That's a little bit less than last year, but it's probably going to get pretty close to what last year was happening. This time a bit more women than men. Still quite a number of men coming in, and I like that idea always that everybody's coming in for their test.
Dr. Fanosh gave us some insight on the number of people living with HIV on both sides of the island.
The numbers, I would say, over the past 2-3 years have kind of gradually stabilized. That means that every year there's new people becoming infected and being diagnosed with HIV, but it's not skyrocketing, going high. It looks like with the prevention efforts and with the treatment, the very effective HIV medicines we have available on the island, we're slowing down the transmission, and we're still, of course, an island with a lot of risk. We have a lot of people coming in, we have a lot of people going out, we have tourists coming in looking for sex. I mean, we don't like to admit that, but this is an island where it's easy to get sex.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
I want to make it very clear that the process of improving compliance is a process that touches all of the ministries, and I think that the efforts that we're going through to improve compliance has the full support of Council of Ministers and other ministers present. In the end, it touches all of the ministries. For example, it touches education as well.
In our controls, we found that there are people that are occupying positions without their proper documentation in place, but sales positions, bartenders, waitresses, cooks, these are positions that really we should be able to provide locally. And so if we have the educational facilities to make sure that people are up to industry standards, again, this is a huge opportunity to employ our local people. In our meeting, we debriefed, we talked about how do we improve communications between the different departments. As you know, every department has very specific authorities, very specific responsibilities, and sometimes that creates barriers to exchanging of information and how we better cooperate. As well, we discussed overall strategies in terms of how we're going to, with the most efficiently, most effectively, improve compliance. And some general points that I think we touched on is that for those businesses that are compliant or are genuinely working to become fully compliant, I think that you will find a government that is receptive, that's cooperative, facilitating. We're here to educate, we're here to help you to be more compliant. For those that demonstrate a blatant disregard for our people, for our laws, you will find a government that is fully committed to improving compliance. Disrespectful and unlawful behavior has to be dealt with. Otherwise, we're setting a precedent in our community that disobeying our laws, not following our rules, is tolerated, and that's something that simply cannot continue. And so you will find that this behavior is going to be dealt with sternly because it really does undermine the very fabric of our community. We have too many people that are looking for jobs, especially the youth in our community. And every position that's held by a non-compliant, undocumented worker is an opportunity for one of our own people to find employment that they've been searching for. We've found that there's very positive results so far. Speaking, for example, to one business, they've already hired a number of our local people to fill positions in their business. We've had a number of businesses that have contacted us and said, look, we really would like to thank you for the efforts that you're embarking on, because they find that they cannot compete on an unlevel playing field. If you are a business who's complying with the law, paying your taxes and paying all of your social premiums as you're obligated to, it's very difficult to compete against a business who is non-compliant.